So Anthropic's Fable 5 might have just made the strongest case yet for open source and owning your own AI. And it's not because of anything the model itself can do. Because with this particular release, I think Anthropic have sown a seed of doubt. And I don't think they quite realize it yet. So I'm part of a small team building private AI on open source, and these little narrative shifts are always worth watching out for. Because up until now, businesses using these models have been comfortable for one reason. There's a switch that says, don't keep my data. And that switch felt like a guarantee. Then Fable 5 comes out, and that switch is now gone. Now there's 30 days of data retention on everything, even through third-party tools, and you can't turn it off. So Anthropic say it's for safety, and who knows, maybe it is needed, but that's not really the point. The point is, Anthropic's original promise turned out not to be a guarantee. And what today is 30 days and a promise not to train on your data, that starts to feel like the direction we're traveling in, not quite a one-off. So I think that this is the moment that many businesses will realize that they don't quite have the ownership and control that they thought that they had. And if you've got things like intellectual property running through these models, you're now asking, where does this go next? And yeah, you might not have anything to hide, but just knowing somebody could be looking or asked to look changes the whole experience of typing and building. Now, yes, you can still use other models where data retention is switched off, but the question I think a lot of people will start asking is, for how long? And once that question gets asked, it doesn't get unasked. And that's how people start discovering open source and that they can own their own AI. And they don't always have to rely on these big tech companies.